Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. So today's video we will talk about assertion or assert statement in Python. So what is assert statement? So the example shows that assertion is a sanity check that you can turn on or you can turn off when you are doing the testing of a program. So what does that mean? Let's say we want certain conditions in our program to be executed only if they pass certain cases. So let's say if we want to take an input of an age, but the age shouldn't be negative, so we could put assert into the program, and if the age is less than negative, the program won't exceed, and if it is greater than negative, which means it's a positive number, the execution of the program will continue. So in other words, it is also used as a debugging tool, which serves as a handy tool for programmers and to check whether if there are any errors in your program, if certain functions aren't getting executed, etc. So these assertion statements are usually used in input fields where you take input from a user and you return certain values. So those are the places where these assert statements are used. Okay. So now let's go to the syntax and understand how does the assert statement work. So the assert statement basically has two arguments. The first one is expression and the next one is arguments. So what is expression? Expression is simply the test case which is implemented to decide whether the condition is suffice to execute the program, which means we will produce a test case so that the program will understand whether the number should be negative or the number should be positive or anything else. And arguments is simply used to assert some statement for the readability of the user so that the user can understand what type of error has been inputted into his input field. Okay, so let's try to understand this through an example. So let me take you to my compiler. Okay, so let's try making a simple program where you have to take the input from the user, his age as an input, and we will print the input of the age. Okay, so let me just create a variable saying that get age. Okay, get age is equal to integer input, and let me just type please enter your age. Okay, and let me just say put a colon and let me close the parenthesis. Okay, get age, integer input, please enter your age. So now we will use the assert statement. So what we will do is we will simply type assert, that is the assert statement, and now we will produce our case. So what will be our case is get age less than get age greater than 0, which means we want the program to execute only if the age input is greater than 0. And now we will create the statement in case the condition isn't succeeded, and we will pass that to the program. Okay, so what we will say that please enter a proper age, and in the bracket no negative ages are expected, because that is simply absurd. We cannot have a negative age. So then at this moment the computer will understand that this is a mistake done by the user or an error created by the user, and it will inform the user about it. Okay, so now let's try printing get age, get underscore age. Okay, so that's simple. Let me run the program. Okay, and let me just full screen it. Okay, so it's saying that please enter your age, please enter your age. So I'll type 30. So it inputted my age and ran the program, and the output was 30. It's simple. Okay, so now let me try something else which will throw an error. It says please enter your age. Let's say I put a wrong age saying that -4. Trackback error, assertion error, please enter a proper age, no negative ages are expected. That is how it worked. So it made an error showing to the user that it cannot input a negative age. But you see that we see an error statement into our program, and this does not look neat in our program. Basically, whenever an error comes into our program, that decreases the readability and the accessibility of our program. Okay, so let me remove that error with a try and accept clause. Okay, so what I will do is try get age will be my input, and let me just create a try statement saying that we will try to assert that the age is greater than 0. So try assert age is greater than 0, and I will print here. Okay, and now we will not need this statement because we will be creating an exception field which does literally the same work. Okay, so I would do that, print the age, try, and now let me just go back and accept, and now we will create the what will be the exception error. So let me just show you in my slide. The exception error is called as assertion error in assert error. So it's simply assert because that's the function name, and error after that. So we will write that except assertion, assertion error, except assertion error, and now we will print a statement saying that please enter a valid age. Okay, please enter a valid age, and now let's try running this program. So it says please enter your age. I will this time give a positive value and 60, so that's given an output of 60. Now let's try another input which we will provide a negative variable to it. So minus 34. So it says please enter a valid age, and that gave an error. So let's say we want to create another statement saying that it will keep on trying the variable and will not stop the program. So we will simply do while through, and we will put everything into the statement. Okay, so let me just indent that, and yeah, try. Let me indent my accept clause and print. Okay, so while the statement is through, it will keep on rerunning the program again and again. So let's try and check this out. Please enter your age 34, and that is an error. So why does this happen? I'll explain you this. So what happens is when my while through is being inputted, it will keep on running the program because my age is always greater than 0. So that's an error. So we will simply just create a break into this and rerun the program. Okay, so enter your age 32, that's done. So now let's close this, and now let's rerun this program. Please enter your age minus 21. Please enter a valid age. That's again the same issue. So I will just simply break the statement over here. It's as simple as that, and that's it here. So please enter your age. If I create a minus value minus 23, please enter a valid age. So with this we make the user understand that he is producing a wrong or an invalid input, and which we could again allow the user to input it back again. So this is it from today's video, where we understood what is assertion, how does assertion work. So let me just take you back again. Assertion is a sanity check which can be turned on or turned off, which can be done for the testing. So this function is usually used for the testing of your program to obtain a proper input and do not cause errors running into your program. So I hope you liked this video. If you like this video, do drop a like, subscribe, and share it to your friends to break the YouTube algorithm.